What is up, LEGO fans? Cow60Bricks here, and today is Top 10 Thursday, and so for that occasion, we're going to be counting down my top 10 favourite Cole moments ever. Now, obviously, this isn't directly linked to LEGO, but it is a LEGO property, so I think I can get away with it. So yeah, Cole is my favourite ninja from Ninjago. I think he's just always been consistently great. With the other characters, they have good moments, but they also have bad moments. In my eyes, I don't think Cole has ever had a bad moment. He's always been great to me. So essentially, I'm just going to be counting down my top 10 favourite moments from him. Now, the first 5 you're going to see on this list are quite random. They're just ones that were funny to me, but a lot of other people probably wouldn't have seen them as significant, so they're just a bit personal. But the top 5 are going to be really heart-tugging scenes, so you're not going to want to miss them, so please stick around for them, because I think everyone can agree there were some amazing scenes. But yeah, let's just get into this list with number 10.
Liver and toads, Rocky, your favorite!
So here I'm not really referring to any specific scene, just any scene with Cole and Rocky. I think they had a really special bond. Obviously not one a lot of people would come to, but I really enjoyed the bond, especially how in the pilots he was had a really great fear of dragons, and he ended up having the greatest bond with a dragon. I think that was nice storytelling. And it was quite like an emotional scene when Rocky obviously flew away for the last time, and also knowing now that Rocky is dead is pretty sad.
Mr. Cole is the worst.
I heard that!
So this one's definitely a random one, but I just thought it was quite funny, the ongoing joke they had throughout the first few episodes of Rebooted, where the kids are basically just bullying Cole specifically, and his reaction was just perfect. But overall, nothing obviously special. I just found this one quite funny.
He found his true potential.
Nothing really special about this one. To be honest, all of the true potentials were really epic moments, and in my opinion, I actually think Cole's true potential was the worst one. However, overall, as a moment, it was still, pretty good. So that's why it's here in number 8.
End of the line, loser.
Watch out!
No, please!
So this is definitely the weirdest entry on the list, because obviously the ninja beat bad guys all the time, like nearly every single episode. So why is this one so important to me? Well, just when I was a kid watching this scene, I felt really proud of Cole, because I felt like up until this point he had been quite bullied in that season. And obviously he was my favourite ninja, so yeah, I just felt really happy when he finally beat one of the bad guys, and especially Scales at that as well.
Huh? Oh no, don't make that face. Don't cry.
So now we're going to start getting to the ones I think everybody can agree on. And yeah, this one's just a really obvious one. The Cole and Baby Woo sort of relationship we had going on in season 8 and 9. It was really special as well, considering that it was kind of the reverse of how Woo was like to Cole back when he was, I suppose, first discovered as the Master of Earth. And they sort of just flipped that around, and then Cole became the father figure for Baby Woo. And it was also quite nice that Baby Woo sort of had sped up growing, so you got to see the different stages of their relationship. It was just a really special bond that they had, and it was quite cute, and it also had some nice moments as well. But I think a lot of people can agree on this one.
I can't! Then Nia will know! Please, I'm asking you as my best friend.
But if anyone else gets hurt...
Of course! If I'm lying...
I know I said I was done with the random ones, but this one actually has really good reasons. So Cole and Jay's friendship is one of my favourite things from Ninjago, and it was really well built up in my opinion between seasons 3 and 6, I suppose. So obviously we had that rivalry in season 3. Now a lot of people don't like it. I don't think it was executed the greatest either. However, it did set up something amazing. Obviously that continued on to season 4, and then finally they became friends. But this scene just really struck me well in season 6 the first time I saw it, as they had finally put all of their differences behind them, and now they were kind of best friends. It was a full 3-minute long conversation. I'm not showing the entire thing here, obviously for copyright reasons. But I just had a really happy feeling that they were best friends. I just really liked their friendship in Ninjago.
I want you to promise me, Cole, that you will always stand up to those who are cruel and unjust. Always.
I promise, Mom. Always.
Yeah, this is just a really beautiful scene. I think most people probably would have put it in their number one, to be honest. I only didn't because the other three scenes we're about to get to just meant a lot more to me. But yeah, what a great scene season 13 had. Definitely the best scene of that season. And it really leads into everything that Cole is and his entire backstory and character. His problems with his father, but also this leads into his good relationship with Wu, as Wu was best friends with Lily. And he met Wu directly after Lily died as well. So definitely a great scene.
Hello there.
How did you... Who are you?
Maybe that is a question for me to ask. But first, why do you climb the mountain?
I just lost someone. My father should be sad or angry, but he's...
Yes?
He spends all his time with this group, singing and dancing. He's never home, leaving all the chores for me. With her gone, I guess it's up to me to be the responsible one. He acts like nothing's happened. How can he sing and dance at a time like this?
Grief takes many shapes and forms. Some sing and dance. Some climb mountains.
Why did you climb the mountain?
To find you, Cole.
And I'll find you, Master.
Okay, so I know I said I wasn't going to show any more than 15 seconds of a scene, but I just could not do this scene justice without showing the full thing. So I think it should be okay. I hope, anyways. But yeah, it's quite obvious why this is such a great scene. It just links everything up from the whole Lily dying and everything, and of course his bad relationship with his father. And then it leads into the new Cole and Wu relationship, from Baby Wu, of course. And yeah, I just think it's a really good bridging point for many scenes, and it was done very, very well.
I don't want you out. You're not my enemy. Chen is.
Oh, sure. Lower my guard by pretending to be my friend, then swoop in to steal the prize. Typical Cole maneuver.
I never meant to hurt you, Jay. If I knew it would destroy our friendship, I'd take it all back.
Well, if we're being honest, I was upset about losing Nia, but I take blame for that. I was more upset about losing you. We used to be good friends.
The best, right? We should have been honest with each other instead of bottling this up.
Agreed. But how are we supposed to stop fighting? We can't both win.
Winner! Loser! Master of Lightning moves on.
She's yours, Jay. I should have bowed out long ago. Win this thing.
This is my second favourite Cole scene ever for two reasons. So obviously I love Jay and Cole's friendship in the series, and this was the pivotal moment in it. This is when the two of them realised they needed to put their differences aside and work together. But that's not the reason that it's my favourite scene. No, it is in fact actually relating back to their rivalry in season 3. So if we remember, they were fighting over Nia. And now this episode is one of my favourite episodes ever because there's actually quite a good build up. So all throughout the episode, just after things that Lloyd has said to him, just while they're preparing for the fight, it eventually just clicks in Cole's head at the end of this episode that he was never supposed to be with Nia and that Jay was, and he could just see that. And so when he throws the Jade Blade to Jay, he's not only giving up his place in the tournament, but he is giving Nia to Jay basically, and that's what he says. He says, she's all yours. So it's more of a metaphor, and a lot of people, when they're watching this, they just see it and they're like, oh, he gave up his place for Jay, he kind of sacrificed himself. But that wasn't the point they were trying to get through. They were actually trying to show that he was giving Nia to Jay, and that was such an important thing, I suppose, for season 6 and for their friendship, of course. And it's probably the main reason why I don't have a problem with the love triangle in season 3, although it was pretty bad. It led way to some of my favourite Ninjago scenes ever. My favourite Cole moment ever is...
My hand! I can see my hand! We made it!
But where's Cole?
Don't worry! I got the scroll! Why are you all looking at me like that?
You didn't make it out in time.
Yeah, Cole. You're
I'm a ghost.
Hope you enjoyed the video. That's all for me. Have a great. I almost forgot, if you don't like, subscribe and share this with your friends, the buildable bat will be very upset.